The vampire bride's terrifying fertility allows them to bear tens of thousands of offspring for Dracula. After centuries of breeding, the lair now hangs heavy with stillborns sufficient to destroy the world. Yet to break these shells and resurrect the dead, Dracula must find a power surpassing God's own hand, the Stone of Life. This energy lies hidden within the body of Frankenstein's monster, stitched together from 7 corpses. Knowing this matter concerns the safety of all humanity, I dared not delay. I spurred my horse day and night, vowing to deliver Frankenstein to the Vatican. Yet even as we crossed snow-capped mountains and covered 1,000 miles in a single day, we could not shake the shadow of the vampire bride. She attacked suddenly, catching me off guard. I could only cling desperately to her wing, disrupting her flight. Forced to release her grip, she soared skyward, while I nearly tumbled off my horse as a broken bridge loomed ahead. Frantically, I leaped on the horse's back, trying to turn us around. The vampire bride gave me no respite, her claws snapping out to hurl me away. Fortunately, my steed leapt, carrying me back onto the bridge. In that moment, the bride believed Frankenstein had fallen into the abyss with the carriage. She plunged recklessly after it, desperate to retrieve the stone of creation. But when she ripped open the carriage, it was empty. This had been my plan. Anna distracted Frankenstein while I filled the carriage with silver stakes dipped in holy water. By the time she realized something was wrong, it was too late. The explosives detonated, scattering the stakes. Instantly riddled with holes, she plummeted into the inferno. I hurried to reunite with Anna, but before I could breathe a sigh of relief, the werewolf minion suddenly appeared, setting the carriage roof ablaze. In the critical moment, Frankenstein reached out to save me, allowing me to narrowly escape. Yet the werewolves, undeterred by the flames, were determined to claim him. I had no choice but to order everyone to jump from the carriage, then fired my gun without hesitation. Though I freed Anna's brother, I was bitten during the struggle and infected with the wolf's venom. On the night of the full moon, I would lose my sanity and become Dracula's puppet. Unable to accept this, Anna instinctively stepped back, only to be ambushed and abducted by the surviving vampire bride. She used this to blackmail me into handing over Frankenstein. I feigned agreement, arranging a public exchange of hostages the following night to prevent Dracula from abruptly breaking the deal before departing. I used a hypnotic dart to conceal Frankenstein within a coffin in the graveyard. Yet just as I left, a pair of ghastly white hands lifted the coffin lid. The next day, I arrived at the designated meeting place only to find Anna already bewitched by Dracula, nearly consenting to become his bride. Just as he bared his fangs to grant her immortality, my assistant intervened, driving him back with flames. I seized the moment to awaken Anna. Yet in full view of the crowd, I never expected Dracula to act so rashly. He snatched the Frankenstein monster right then and there. As the ballroom guests simultaneously revealed their fangs, I realized in horror they were all vampires. Knowing I couldn't defeat them, I fled through a broken window with Anna, throwing flash grenades to obliterate our pursuers. To locate their lair, we pored over ancient texts. Finally, we uncovered Dracula's secret. He was the eldest son of Anna's ancestor. That ancestor had died by the hand of God during the Crusades, only to be resurrected by selling his soul. Thereafter, the entire family swore an oath if no descendant could slay Dracula, none would ever ascend to heaven. For centuries, generation after generation failed, leaving only Anna to struggle on, guided by our ancestors. I found the hidden door that had defied opening. Gazing at the fragmentary corner of the map, I recalled the scroll gifted by the Cardinal. Indeed, everything had been predestined. As the map dissolved, the millennia-sealed door revealed itself. I reached into the mirror, felt warmth on the other side, and immediately thrust my torch through. Before me lay the legendary Dracula's castle. The towering gates made my assistants hesitate, so I summoned the power of wolf poison, propelling us across the abyss to reach the entrance. With the full moon approaching, I could barely contain the beast within. The Frankenstein monster, moved by my daring venture, urged me to abandon him and seek the antidote first. I questioned why Dracula would leave an antidote behind. My assistant reminded me only a werewolf could defeat a vampire. Thus, we split our forces. Anna and my assistant sought the antidote, while I charged straight for the Frankenstein monster. Alas, we were too late. Lightning surged into the lair once more. And the stillborns were about to be reborn. With the next thunderclap, 1 million bloodthirsty young would gain eternal life, and Dracula would never allow me to disrupt this.